Group social settings are loud, fast, and constantly moving. You have multiple conversations happening at once, people laughing, and the energy in the room pulling your attention in a dozen different directions. In the middle of all that noise, you catch someone looking your way, and the internal tension starts immediately. You find yourself wondering if she is actually interested, or if you're just projecting meaning onto a random glance. Most men get stuck in this cycle of overthinking because they expect attraction to be loud. They wait for a clear, spoken declaration or a giant, unambiguous sign. But human psychology operates differently. Genuine attraction is quiet. It communicates through a series of subtle, non-verbal shifts in behavior that happen long before any words are spoken. Once you stop listening for explicit declarations and start decoding the psychological spectrum of attraction, you can replace the guessing game with a clear understanding of her actual intent. The very first signs of interest don't require any conscious thought. They trigger on biological autopilot, meaning they happen before she even realizes she's doing them. Our brains are wired to automatically prioritize and visually track targets we are emotionally drawn to. In a crowded room, her attention finds you repeatedly. Even when you aren't speaking, her subconscious focus stays anchored on you while the social noise fades. This visual tracking leads to the second involuntary cue, the mirror effect. High rapport creates a psychological state where two people's minds begin to sync up their physical movements. In a group, watch for delayed synchronization. If you take a sip of your drink and a moment later she does the same, or if she matches the rhythm of your gestures, her mind is working to create a shared connection. These synchronized micro-movements suggest that her focus has already narrowed down to you, often before she has consciously processed her own interest. Once that initial focus is established, the body starts physically altering its position in the room to build a sense of emotional comfort. Psychologists study this through proxemics, the rule that we use physical proximity to signal emotional trust. We see this in the small space test. Looking at this top-down map, notice how one circle breaches the boundary of another. When she deliberately leans closer or positions herself inside your personal space, she signals high comfort. That spatial closeness is immediately reinforced by how she validates the social energy you bring to the group. Group laughter is normal, but if she laughs a little louder at your lines or touches her hair while glancing to see your reaction, she is prioritizing your presence over everyone else's. By stepping into your physical space and elevating her reaction to your humor, her body is working to isolate you from the rest of the group. As the interest deepens, the cues transition from involuntary biology into socially aware, semi-conscious strategy. You'll notice a dual focus when she seeks validation. She might tell a story to the entire group, but she physically anchors her attention and eye contact directly on you. She is scanning for your specific reaction. It is a way of checking, am I impressing you, and do you approve of what I'm saying? You can also watch her friends. They act as early detectors. If they playfully nudge her or exchange knowing looks, it's a sign they've already spotted her interest. Finally, there is the lingering exit. Staying behind after the formal goodbyes are said is a deliberate moment of vulnerability. It's a quiet invitation for you to take the next step before she walks away. Moving from a subconscious glance to a conscious decision to stay in your orbit represents a complete psychological escalation of her intent. These 7 behaviors aren't tricks. They are predictable, measurable principles of human social psychology. The next time you find yourself in a crowded social setting, you can completely drop the habit of second-guessing. You can stand back and calmly observe the shifts in attention, proximity, and energy happening around you. Real social confidence isn't built by taking blind guesses. It's the byproduct of understanding these quiet psychological frameworks. You don't need to wait for her to say it with words, because when true attraction is present, her psychology will always communicate the truth.